Hello, my name is Omar Elizondo, and this presentation will take a look at the varying views on globalization's broken promise. Where is all the wealth? Its impact on society and future influences on a worldwide scale. Globalization was brought about by communication and transportation, which involves the spread of economic, social, cultural ideas via the means of culture diffusion. The purpose of globalization was to address the issues of scarcity and to increase people's standards of living throughout the world. As we look at the impact of globalization on today's society, we can identify some pros and cons. A pro being globalization increases global trade, which also promotes growth of open markets. The purpose of this will allow countries to have their own autonomy in production and allocation of goods and services. As we look at the negative side of globalization, the negatives of globalization are that it affects the environment as citizens and societies are able to use up their sustainable resources. In addition, with no shared wealth, this creates a culture of haves and have nots. As we look at how globalization has created a gap in our wealth, we also try to identify what are some of those root causes. What has caused all this disparity? We look at corporate greed. We also have government corruption, and the final verdict, we also have the exploitation of our labor markets. As we identify these major causes, we also look at the forecast what will happen in the future as globalization continues to occur. We see that only a select few will be able to play this game of interdependent world, where we only have a select few that will be able to engage in this in a productive way. We will also see a possible increase in military outfits or also the rise of military conflicts taking place throughout the world. And also at the same time, as we look at the world becoming economically interdependent, we also can see maybe a class of society will be able to have these abilities to now improve their ways of society or continue to fall down the pitfalls of poverty.